Lost no lip. Oh, it was a bit bastard to me. No, can I just say, Magic literally chewing lost. I'd say Magic Mike was like a handyman. That was a waffle. He made it like handyman. You could go. Alright. There you go. What mics? No mics? Go on then.
Right. I'm not going to say that your mother's done this or your mother's done that, but your mother's a twat. She's too fat to jump to a conclusion, she's too poor to pay attention. She catches up with her blubber buddies at Asda in the bacon section, strumming her cunt with something from the pastry selection, and there's a belly that a bazooka wouldn't make a fucking dent in. Yeah. Eating her bacon and eggs with more bacon and eggs, she hates it to be mentioned, but after she was raped and got pregnant, she waited for the day the sprout fed and made herself breakfast with the baby waiting to be fed, but it died from starvation and she ate what she was left with the gravy and veg mix. And that ain't even the best bit. She had the craziest sex with a rabies-infested pagan with dead skin because he was paying her Netflix. Mate, she's a scat shit. Anyway, I don't like her. She calls nappies diapers. She owes me a £5. She pretends she's a dyke but sucks off guys and she's too fat for Lycra. But don't get it twisted. After I'm done with this shit, I'm hitting up this bitch. Alright, bro, I might fuck. And after we're done and I've come in the bum, I yell, cuddle me, bitch, fucking kiss me goodnight, slut.
Now, Tydal, let's go.
Yo, he was rapping really fast then. That's how you know that he's fucked up. It must have been from all the speed your mum took when she was knocked up. Yo, see, I'm battling T-Rev. Well, his mum anyway. I remember that bitch from when I was locked in a cage. She used her pussy as a torture method. She'd sit on top of my face and waterboard me. That's why I call her my Guantanamo Bay. I would never body shame a woman. But your mum's not a woman, she's a fat whore. Stretch marks on her damn jaw. So many men out of the back door that if you clap her ass raw, you get a loyalty card on, you get a sticker on your loyalty card when you enter like a passport. Your mum's chin covers her throat and she struggles to breathe. Her belly hangs so low, it gets caught under her feet. She made Jimmy Spices go bankrupt when she popped in for something to eat, and she can't stand me, because the weight of her frame fucking buckles her knees.
Yeah, round two, T-Rev, let's go.
Your mother calls me daddy. Or she don't. And when I say don't, I ask, she won't. Something about childhood trauma, blah, blah, blah. I just tend to ignore it, because it's wah, wah, wah. Your mother's fat and dumb, so don't even try it. Her hair colour changes every time she's told to diet. She eats so many fatty foods that her batty's huge. Now what she should actually do is sample some fat-reduced foods before she's back in the news for being trapped on the loo. And when I say she's dumb, I really fucking mean it, mate. I invited her over to my yard the other day so we could try to clean a slate. She battered me, bro, smashed my ribs, kneed my face, and turned up to court drunk after 18 cans of Foster's because her solicitor told her to try and beat the case. I followed her upstairs the other day. After one step, sounded like dubstep. And I'm not joking, I was literally freestyling over the sound of your mum's steps. I thought I was killing MCs. It turned out she just turned around and all I could smell was your mum's breath, but dumb sket. Time.
Yeah. Yo, Your mum's got 8 toes on one foot and 3 on the other. That's because your nan and your uncle were seeing each other. Now that situation ended up pretty peak for your mother, because now her sister is her auntie and her niece is her brother. I mean, damn player, I ain't exactly a slag shamer, but your mum goes out in more leopard print with more cleavage on show than Cat Slater and has had more men run through her walls than Mance Raider. Now, I won't even get up to what we do in the sheets, but let's just say she can suck a chicken off a hot wing without using her teeth. And your mum doesn't wash and she's stinking up the room. She smells like what you'd imagine lingers in a tomb. She smells like sweat, fish, piss, and a little bit of poo. She smells like sweat, fish, piss, and a little bit of poo, and the rotten bit of afterbirth that's clinging to her pubes.
Right. I'm starting to get the feeling that you don't really like me. You look about 3 more jokes away from trying to fight me. And I think this is an issue we should resolve right away, because as your stepdad, it's my responsibility to make sure that our Tydal's okay. So, what's bugging you, boss? What's fucking you off? Are you on hardcore drugs? You puffing the pot? Realistically, you should just say no, but every time your mother did, she just got raped, so that's something to watch. Why do I keep your mother around? I don't want to go back to coming in socks. And she's the only bitch dumb enough to let me stash my drugs in her crotch. She eats hash cakes without even asking about the potency. Then she totally overeats, cooks up loads of meat, got overly pissed that she couldn't cook up the aubergine emoji. She even tried to fry the eggs in her ovaries, until I had to phone the police because she almost chopped my cock off. Like, hold up, please. That's not what I thought you meant when you said, when you asked me if you could smoke my meat. I get that you're lonely, B, but that's totally a no from me. But I'm gonna have to drink because I don't want these thoughts coming home with me. Time.
I'm about to give you like the strangest image ever. His mom looks like Boris and Dwayne Johnson mixed together. Real talk, bro. Her vagina's proper big. After I poked my head inside her giant orifice, I saw the deceased corpse of her gynecologist. Real talk, bro. Her fanny, her pussy is so massively huge that after I was done giving her Fanny the moves, I left my kids all on a boat like a family cruise, and she squirted with enough force to split the Titanic in 2. Now, if you've heard that analogy and you think it fits, it brings a whole new meaning to loose lips sink ships. Nah, I would never shag her. Wouldn't even give her the time of day. And that's because I don't want to die today, crushed under the weight of a giant frame. Because she's such a fat bitch, she dances to the tune of the microwave.
Thank you. Make noise for that battle! Sick battle, that. Sick battle. Nice one, jokes in there.